Alright class, today we are not fighting monsters but we are fighting operators. The sneaky and tiny symbols that run the whole Java world. You might think that these symbols is just a simple math, but no. These tiny, small, mini symbols are the spells in your Java world. One has different way of changing your world. Use the wrong one and then boom, chaos.
Many people say that programming is difficult, confusing, even scary. But what if I told you learning Java operators can be as easy as making a simple dish in your kitchens? Think of Java as a huge kitchen. Operators are your utensils, spices, and tools. They help you mix, compare, and transform ingredients, numbers, text, and logics into delicious results. Today, we are putting on our chef's hat and diving into the secret recipe book of Java operators. First, we're gonna start with arithmetic operators. It is the knife, the spoon, and the pan of our kitchen. They handle all the basics, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, like this. We first made the variable that is integer, which is named apples, which is the value of 5 plus 3. Then an integer variable, which is named eaten, equals 8 minus 2. And integer variable named boxes, which value of 6 times 2. And the next integer variable is named share, equals 8 divided by 2. We made another variable, integer variable, which names crumbs equals 9 modulo of 4. Modulo is percent is the symbol of modulo. The first variable, which is name apples, is the value of it is adding two apples together, which is 5 plus 3. So this operator is basically just simple mathematics. The next variable, eaten, subtracting what you ate. 8 minus 2. And the next one is name boxes. We multiply, basically just multiply those two numbers. Next is share, which we divided equally 8 divided by 2. And the next is crumbs, 9 modulo of 4, which is going to be equal to the remainder after dividing the two numbers. Next, we have the assignment operators. The chef's notebook. When you write x equals 5, it is like writing store 5 apples in the x basket. But chefs love shortcuts. Instead of rewriting the whole recipe, they just update it. Before using a variable, we need to declare it first. Like I did, I declared it using integer variable name x equals with the value of 5. And then we gonna use the assignment operator, which is x, the name of our variable, plus or equal to 3. Next is x minus or equal to 2, and so on and so forth. In the first declaration, it is like saying add 3 more spoonfuls of sugar instead of rewriting the entire recipe. Now comes the comparison operators, the strict food critics of the kitchen. They compare ingredients and decide what is true and what is false. Like I said, declare first the variable. I declared integer variable named a equals 10. When writing or declaring a two variables with the same data types, you can just separate both of it in using a comma. o comma. You don't need to make another line. Now, we're gonna print the two variables. The two equal signs is just basically saying, are they equal? Up an exclamation mark with equals is just saying, are they different? A simple greater than means who is greater, and the less than is check who is smaller. Now, let's open the spell book of logical operators. The chef's secret runes. This decides what happens when you mix multiple conditions together. This symbol means and. Both conditions must be true, like needing both dough and cheese to make pizza. This symbol means or. One is enough, like ordering coffee or tea. Like in this code, the number 18 and using the and symbol, then has ticket boolean variable. Then in that statement, if the age is greater than 18 and the has ticket variable, it will print welcome to the food festival. Unary operators are the solo dancers of the code kitchen. They perform alone, the most famous duo, the plus plus and minus minus. The increment operator adds one, like grabbing one extra cookie. Then the decrement operator that takes one away. The position of these increments will change the condition and the total value of the variables. If the increment or decrement is before the variable, it will increase the variable first before assigning. If the increment or decrement is after the variable, it will use the value first before increasing or decreasing it. Deep underground, the bitwise operators are hard at work, the blacksmiths of binary. They don't work with apples or words, only ones and zeros. This symbol means both sparks must hit. This symbol means at least one spark must hit. In this code, it will print A and variable B. And the next one, it will print A or the variable B. Now meet the fastest chef in the kitchen, the ternary operator. He decided instantly with just one glance. Ternary operator is like the mini version of an if-else statement. The chef looks once and says, if you are 18 or more, your adult menu. Otherwise, it is kids menu. Quick, elegant, and perfect for one-line decisions. Now that you know the ingredients, arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, unary, bitwise, and ternary, it is time to mix them all together. Now we're gonna write a code combining this all Java operators. First, we're gonna declare the variable integer score, which is equivalent of 85. Now, we're gonna create an integer variable named score equals 85. And this time we're gonna make not integer variable, but a string variable with the name grade. With that condition, we're gonna put an question mark which indicates that this is called ternary operator, which is shorthand way of writing an if-else statement. This if the condition is true, it will print pass. If it's false, then it will print failed. Since the condition is true, grade will store as pass, which will print as result, plus grade, which is pass.
And that's it, my fellow Java chefs. Remember, Java operators aren't just any symbols. It is the tools that you will use in order to cook your logic, craft your result, and create meaning. Until next time, keep steering your code and serve your logic hot.